welcome back to my garden. On this day, I just had a couple hours before my family and I were off to the Nutcracker Ballet. This was about a week before Christmas, and I decided to tackle this side part of my yard. You can see I cleaned up all the weeds. That was a big necessity. And now what I've decided to do, because these rocks always fall over the edge of the sidewalk, I've decided to do what's called a Victorian trench. And that's just a fancy term for digging out a little trench on the side of the sidewalk. Usually it's done on the edge of grass, and it just allows whatever ground cover you have to fall into that trench so it doesn't come up over the sidewalk or the lawn or whatever area you want to keep separate. So you can see right here, I'm just taking my trowel and I'm just digging out just a little area underneath the rocks and throwing it all in my trusty bucket, and then I will bring that other rock back down over, and it should fall right into the trench. Here's a really good visual graphic of what I'm talking about with the Victorian trench. You can see here the grass would represent my sidewalk, and you kind of just dig a trench right off to the side, so whatever ground cover is going to fall down into that trench instead of falling over onto your ground that you want to keep clean. So I'm just going to keep going along this sidewalk, digging out the trench, taking out some of the extra soil and the rocks that I don't need, and then filling it back in with the clean rocks and making it just look so much prettier than it did before. After I'm done, I'll clean up the area, and I'm not even going to bother hosing it off because it's supposed to rain for a couple days straight, and I have to say I'm really happy with it. This is just a small area in my yard that I just wanted to clean up when I had an extra couple hours, not even a couple hours, about an hour and a half, and I'm just really happy with it. So if you look on the right side, I still really need to tackle those weeds, and I need to do the same thing, trenching, but on this left side I think it just looks really nice, and I think it's going to maintain this looking nice and clean for a lot longer than it did before. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this quick maintenance video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you all in another video very soon.